on this Thursday morning. How are you all? Let's see who's here. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Plasma. Hello, Shadow Viper. Hello, Starfall. Hello, Drac. Oh, hey, Blue Spirit. Hello, Raiders. What were you guys up to? Hope you had a good stream. Hello, Drac. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Prismatic. Great. Hey, so you have a lot of energy. Am I winning? We haven't started the game yet, but I think we were winning last time we were on. Hi, Skill upon a fun. Let's see. You have a lot of energy today for some reason. Boing, boing, boing. Transfer some of that. I mean, I won't say I'm unenergetic. I won't say I'm unenergetic. I mean, I almost started stream right at 9 o'clock. I couldn't start. I almost started stream right at 9 a.m. I always have to poop at the most inconvenient times. But like 9:07 ain't bad. 9:07 ain't bad. These pixels are making you Thursday. Hi, Stedius. Hi, Honor Brains. Hey, Blue Spirit, try the new Bubsy 4D updated and did some Forza stuff. Sounds like you had a good time. I wasn't late. First of all, I don't even have a schedule, so I can't be late. And I was planning to start at 9 a.m. and I didn't, but it doesn't count as being late because there's no schedule. So look up so you certainly say you're not so energetic. But I got a few things done today and last night, and I feel pretty productive. I feel fairly productive. Hi, Drake. Sing the Water Country theme song. Never really got it. Well, hey, if I don't have a stream schedule, that means I can't be late because I never promised anything. Hi, Sammy. I'm so ready for like my swimming trip this weekend. I've got everything. I've already got my bag packed. I like pre-packed my bag. I'm like so ready to roll. I got everything. I got the new water shoes. So now I have like the whole outfit figured out. I'm packing like a water bottle, I'm packing like the sunscreen and the bug spray, and why would you say, why do you need bug spray? Well, what if I'm there after hours? I'm like, you know, like it's late and I've changed out of my swimsuit and it's getting dark. I want to be bit by them mosquitoes on the way back to the car, okay? I'm like a fucking mosquito magnet. Where am I going? I don't want to say. I almost never want to say where I'm going when I go on a trip because I don't want anyone to go there to try to find me. So I almost never tell anyone where I'm going when I'm going on a trip because I don't want anyone to be able to try to find me. You arbitrarily decided you're late. Some people are sweet blood, you guess? I don't know. All I know is that if there are mosquitoes in an area, they will find me. And I'll be scratching up a storm. Exactly. I scheduled the stream exactly when I started streaming. Exactly. The horse shows up exactly when I mean to. And not a minute earlier or later. Totally. Yes, Everfree Northwest is very soon. We're going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit. Everfree Northwest is coming up. Me going somewhere to swim, just for fun. That is taking up time I could be using for packing. It's fine. I'm sure I got like a list, I got a packing list, I know where everything is. I'm sure I have plenty of time. It's fine. I got the suitcases out at least. I got the suitcases out for Everfree Northwest and I've got the packing list printed out. That's like 2% of the way. We're up to all the mosquito fursuiters. Are there any mosquito fursuiters? Has anyone actually ever made that? Hi, Vector, you think going on a vacation to see the sea ponies? Alright, let's get into the game. Fly fursuits exist, yes. Huh. I am not into that. Hi, Jord. gotta get some heals. There are some things I want to do before we immediately launch into grinding. Actually, there is this quest they added to the game that I still gotta do. What was I doing? Right, I'd probably want to go grab some wits. What's the plan? Every Northwest? Same plan as every con? What element do I think is the best for beginners? Good question. Like what school? It kind of depends, honestly. I think any beginner can learn any school. But if you want to be able to heal yourself a lot and other people, like go with life, if you want to do as much damage as possible, go with Storm. If you want to have a fairly easy time playing all by yourself, I think I heard that Death is one of the best schools for soloing. It really depends what your priorities are. Like, I think any new person can learn any school. But if you want to heal, go with Life. If you want to do a ton of damage, go with Storm. If you want to play with... Oh, I don't even know why I came here. This isn't even the world I wanted to go to. Oh, well, we're here. Might as well
Time go by. Me learn concept of homonym.
If you want to be able to play by yourself and win battles, I hear
like
that Death
not
School
what
is good
they
for
are.
soloing.
Light court, no place of laws, no power to release Papa. Dog sniff for me now. Me need to hide, go to station, take train, disappear to hidiest place.
It was like yapping and following the arrow instead. I went to Molly, but when I went to go to Mirage to grab some health wisps. I just want to see how much more of the reagents I need to craft an item. I also want to check which item I wanted to craft first, because I genuinely don't remember. Not Arcanum, Mirage, there we go. I'm starting to like characters that speak like cavemen more and more. I mean, here, the plan at Free Northwest is the same as the plan at every other con. Go to con, be in suit entire time, attend as many panels as possible, go home. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's the standard plan. Like a pack schedule, yes. Always is. What do you mean, is this the same game from before, Christopher? I always played it. Yeah, this is Wizard101. Yeah, so these are the ones I want to get. I just need to check which ones I wanted to craft. I gotta pull up the frickin' bosses. I need to figure out which item I wanted to craft. Plenty of tasks to do. Lots to do. Lots to do. And I just answered you, Christopher. You just asked, and I just answered. Like, I don't know why you always say that. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I don't need... Machine drop. Okay, she drops a ring. doesn't drop anything. Looks like the only thing she drops that I'd want from her is the Doomed Abomination ring. Doesn't look like she drops anything else of the stuff. She doesn't drop any jewels. She only drops in. She doesn't drop any of the pins I want. Yeah. So let me just make sure I'm stupid and don't already have the ring equipped. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we can make this. And it's 16 plus 8. Only thing is, because I don't have the jewels right now, I wouldn't want to swap for the other one immediately. At the very least, I'm gonna trade it. So now I have the ring. I'm just gonna lock that. So now I have it. It's just, you know, because these have jewels in them, I would actually lose some damage if I swapped over now, so we'll just sit there. But we have that. So we just need that. Got some pretty good. You'd rather watch me play this game rather than you giving it a try because you're not so sure about it. I mean, if you're not sure about something, that's why you try it. Like it is, like the first few areas are free. You get to try it out free before you spend any money on it. No swimming in pony suit? No, please, you know the last thing you want to do in a fursuit is get it wet. What do I want? Amulet? Like the Hyphen of Destruction only drops the amulet. She doesn't drop the Storm Disabling Pin. Does she drop any of the jewels I want? Quartz, Flawless Health Opal, Bright Health Citrine, Bright Damage Citrine. Bright Health Citrine. She does drop the Citrine. She doesn't drop the health one. Oh, where'd it go? Bright Damage Citrine. Hydrate? I can hydrate. Just give me a second. Hi, Catman. Okay, so she drops an amulet and the damage citrine. So I think the amulet is likely. This is likely the next thing I'd end up making. Gotcha. Yes, Christopher, if you're not sure about something, trying it out is how people become sure of it. And yes, like the first few areas in this game are free to try out before you have to pay to access the rest of them. That's just how the game works. It's a freemium game. Okay, so that's the next thing we're aiming for. Let me get a thing going. Let me get a team up running. Team up, farming. Okay, I'm gonna work on this quest so I wait for that. So, we're just gonna farm, and afterwards we'll just craft the amulet. Let me make sure that she's the only person who drops it. Yep, she's the only one. And they left the team up. Great. Well, it gives me time to do the thingamajig. Gives me time to do the Miley Bone quest. While I wait for the team up. Okay, there we go. There's another person. Ah, shit. My deck's not ready. What do I normally pack? I forget what I normally pack. Let me bring up last VOD. It's so hard to remember when you play like less than once a week. It's hard to remember what the fuck you pack each time. Okay, cool, finish loading. I need to scroll through my damn VOD. No, it's not a headless horse. It's never been a headless horse.
A new apprentice joins us at last. It has been your entrance exam.
Those. Okay, wasn't ready. You know what, that, maybe a couple of these. Ah, fuck, I forgot to pack the shield things. I didn't have enough time. I knew I'd forget something. I was thinking, oh, I need to pack the shield things, and then I packed them. Please, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. If Restream's being weird, there's nothing I can do about it. I just kind of have to accept it. This is what I get for not bringing the shield breakers. Okay, at least they bought, at least this person bought them. See, I didn't have enough time. No, Ivar, thank you for the follow. The deck every time, it's fucking whatever. What is this game? This is Wizard101. This is Wizard101. This is an MMO, a fan MMORPG. It's been around since 2008 and it's still going strong. Yes, it's definitely a fair fight because it's a fucking boss. Yes, and infinite cheats. Okay, let's get planning. Poor Asian child who didn't experience this would have blown your mind. I think it's worth a shot. I think it's fun.
A conventional technique. We are prepared.
Oh, Hunter is you? Okay, so they'll attack and I'll use the treasure card. If you want to try out the game, the first couple areas are free. And then it's a monthly subscription, and that gives you access to all the other areas in the game. With a storm player, it should be fairly easy to get through this. Sometimes you get a hitter that cannot hit for the life of them, but with a storm player, we should be fine. Especially since it seems to be someone's ult. I am choosing to have turning high. This is all late game stuff. I'm like highest level. This is late game stuff. Not that early game stuff isn't also fun. You might have, Christopher? I'm definitely more of a fruit gal than a veggie gal. I'll eat the majority of fruits and not a lot of veggies. You can get me to eat like lettuce sometimes and put it in a salad and you like cover it in ranch.
Well done.
Blah, 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 blah. Fix my deck before I forget. I'm just putting these in as something to discard. And then just put in there. Did I say blah, blah, blah? I mean, if I said it, everyone would have heard it? Everyone would have heard it? Everyone hears everything I say, unless they're not listening. If this was showed to you back then, it would be the equivalent of showing a Victorian child Candy Crushers. I definitely say give it a shot. Or a couple times a year, they'll have a promotion where, like, for a week or for a weekend, everybody's a member, and so you get to play all the areas for free. So that would be a real good time to test it out. There's one. Found a sword. Found a swordie. Starting to recognize this game. That's good because I've been playing it for years at this point, and you've been around the channel a while, so if you weren't able to recognize it, I'd be mildly concerned. More swords somewhere. They'd like to hide. Absolutely, yes. Yes? Why wouldn't it be years? Like what? Do you think I started playing the game last week? This game has been around since like I don't think me playing a game for years is shocking. Like, most of the games I play on this channel, I've played on the channel for years. Like, I've been a streamer for like I've been a streamer for a number of years. Like Wizard101, Minecraft. But like those are things I've played for years. But yeah, this has been, I don't even know why I went over here. There's nothing over here. It's not that weird. I don't know. I'm surprised you're surprised about that. Like, I've been streaming for a number of years, so the fact that during those years I've happened to always play this game is because they add new stuff to it. Hi, Willow. Because this is basically a live service game. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but they add new stuff to it, so there's always more to come back for. It's not like a single-player game where you play everything once and you're done. This is different. You have a nuke and you are afraid to use it? darn sortie. Hang on, there's something over here. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Morning, Bit Gamer. I got the last one. I got it. I got it.
I will carve my will into stone and beat you into submission with it.
I think in the US, if like people need internet, they just go to the local library. Because local libraries usually have Wi-Fi. So like if a kid needed internet but they didn't have it at home, I'd expect they'd probably go to the local library. Or that, yeah. Waiting for everyone to get here. Waiting for the last guy. Got a straggler. Might have gotten lost. They were headed the other way last I saw them. I think they got lost. There they are. Yeah, definitely just ran the wrong way. I've done it a couple times. Yeah, yeah, Twitch chat does that. It makes links even when they don't actually exist. Like, you put a period in a word, it will try to turn it into a link. Yes, Factor, I am aware of that because it's all anyone has fucking talked about in the last 24 hours. I've seen it pop up in just about every server, all over social media. I've literally seen it. Because it's all anyone has talked about. I am more like I was one of them. I heard about it minutes after that Blue Sky post came out. Immediately fixed it. And everyone is still yapping about it. Yay!
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but
Come to face that world.
Everyone ready? Okay, looks ready. The guy has a book above his head. Well, he can catch up. You passed the first round anyway. go. So you always pass round 1.
The world turns to my will. Spring, rejuvenate our strength. The star itself will replenish my pips.
Have it out for a second to check something. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of good alternatives to Twitch. I'm probably streaming on all of them already. Like, I put my eggs in as many baskets as possible. So if something happens, like, people can still watch me. So I said good replacements. Seems for some reason we're randomly telling tongue twisters now. What, you want me to read that? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. But if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pecks of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Let summer cheer with the sun.
That's not hard to say. Probably partially because I've seen it before. Is that a gotcha as if you think you tricked me in some way? Like, you said a tongue twister, and I read it out, and I did it successfully. I don't see how that's a gotcha. I don't see how that's a gotcha. I'm very confused. I don't feel gotcha. Hi, Ruby. No, I thought I said it fine. I thought I said it fine. Wait, King Jangles, I watched Hydrant earlier. Let me do that Hydrant I missed. Looks like with the first player lagged and didn't get the spell out in time. But here's the key jangles. There's your key jangles. Game is louder than my voice? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I should be normal. Did I bump maybe I bumped the gain on my mic? I'm looking at the audio mixer and it shouldn't be. I don't know. Does anyone else think the game is louder than my voice? I can't turn it down.
Even death cannot bell me.
I have had issues with game volume lately. It's like suddenly everything is too loud. Maybe when the game is really loud with Dragon Heads growling at me, I can try to adjust the volume. Would you say it's music's volume or sound effects volume next? I'm assuming sound effects volume? I can crank it down. I can crank down the sound effects volume. right seems extra grumbly. I cranked down the sound effects volume a little bit. Let me know if that oh, it didn't save because it didn't hit okay. Hang on. I don't know. Let me know if you think that makes a difference if it's too quiet. It almost feels too quiet to me. Maybe just up slightly? I don't know. I'm staring at the audio mixer. Too quiet now. I can always turn the sound up. Just tell me if anyone thinks the sound is too quiet now, because I can always turn it back up. Anything. I think he lagged again. Maximum volume, you think my microphone is the same it's always been. My microphone is the same it's always been. Like, what you mean you made things maximum volume, you think it's too quiet? Hey, thank you for liking the Facebook stream. I wish I knew how to pronounce your name. Like, what do you mean? I'm looking at the audio mixer. Maybe it is quieter than usual. Something happened to my mic. Like, I feel like normally when I talk, I often peek into the red, but I'm barely passing green. What fucking happened to my mic? I'm not saying any more tongue twisters, Christopher. I'm busy trying to fix my mic. No tongue twisters when I'm trying to fix my mic. Yeah, it looks like the game. Hang on, is this... Hang on, I fucked with the game just now. Is this too loud, chat? Is this too loud or is this just right? Now way better? Something weird does seem to have happened with my mic. When I first opened OBS, my microphone wasn't connected. I think it's good. Mic is much louder now. Yeah, I turned up the gain. I can, like, do you want to hear how bad it can get? Well, I mean, I have a noise gate. I have, not a noise gate, but I have a limiter. So, like... So, technically, my mic can go all the way up to this. It's like 10 times above what it was before. I usually literally only have it at, like, 10% or something close to it. I have no idea what this is doing to my voice. Stop eating the microphone. I'm not. It's like, look, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, how many? Are there 11 or 12? Hang on. Hang on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, for some reason there's 11. There's 11 dots. There's 11 dots on my microphone, and I usually keep it just below the second dot. I usually keep it just below the second dot. I know it's too loud. I'm fucking around. I know it's too loud. I'm just fucking around. So literally I'm using like maybe 10% of the mic's possible gain. What's interesting is on my audio mixer, I actually have a limiter, which means I can't go louder than a certain thing. So while that's loud, there's actually something actively preventing you from blowing out your eardrums. I want you to stop doing tongue twisters, but they don't have anything to do with the stream, so probably. Just something different, but you don't know how else to describe it than maximum gain. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, something must have happened. I don't know, maybe I just bumped my mic or something, or the button.
My power is towering. Now for the destruction.
Well, we'll just blast him, whatever. All right, let's see what rewards we got. It was, I don't know. I don't recall what the last spell was. Good game and good luck. Yeah, thanks. What'd I get? A bunch of shit spellments. It's not. No. I got a balance school thing, but it's not the one I wanted. I keep getting, like, drops, but it's not the drops I actually want. Actually, rather frustrating. That's sticking out of the water? No, it's not the Loch Ness Monster. Christopher, this is the exact same enemy we have been fighting for the last several streams. Like, we have fought this enemy for the last 2 or 3 streams of this game, which I swear you have been here for most, if not all of them. But no, it's not the Loch Ness Monster. It looked like it, not really. It was just a head sticking out of the water that looked reptilian. I feel like that's where the similarities end. Plus, there were like 4 heads. I don't think the Loch Ness Monster has 4 heads. I don't think the Loch Ness Monster has 4 heads. It was closer to a Hydra. Is it like a dinosaur? No, it's none of those things. It's just something that an enemy transformed into. It's probably closest to a Hydra. But like, technically a Hydra is a different thing in this world. It's just a monster that an enemy canonically turns into. That we have to defeat. Or if you get 4 Loch Ness monsters next to each other. I mean, no one actually knows what the Loch Ness Monster looks like. We all just kind of guess and make stuff up. Obviously close to a Hydra, but technically a Hydra is already a monster in the game. Like, if we look... Like, Hydras only have 3 heads. Unless it's like a special type of Hydra. If Hydra is like the closest thing. say, it's not meant to be like any particular creature. It's just a monster that a bad guy turned into. It's just a monster that a bad guy turned into that you have to fight. It's not that specific.
A new apprentice.
Blah 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 blah. Everyone ready? Used a lot of those. Alright, let's do this. If you got shields, I can deal with it. Overtime. Alexis hasn't said anything. I do believe that most people are familiar with the concept of a Hydra. I do think it is general common knowledge. That the Hydra's heads go back. Good, we got a plan. I can do potent. It'll attack, and everyone has the other ones. And it's going pretty alright. Had a fairly productive morning. If you're running around casting spells, you should have heard of a Hydra before. Agreed. There you go. Get rid of those heals. I believe that's the Hydra Christopher was referencing. My treasure cards up this time. Why would you bring an AoE to a like when you're only fighting one enemy? I feel like you would have gotten better mileage just by bringing an Enchanted Judgment.
Conventional technique. We are prepared.
You can't get mad at me for messing up if you're casting those. Christopher, I believe that the majority of people know what Cerberus is. I'm afraid that this isn't the time to explain to chat random myths that they probably already know, just in case they don't know them. I don't think that's not what we're doing right now. Like, first of all, this isn't what we're doing. Second of all, the majority of people know what a Cerberus is. They know what a Hydra is. This is common knowledge. I don't know what busy is supposed to mean. You don't always have to force yourself to come up with something to say, Christopher. You don't have to force yourself to constantly come up with something to say. It's okay to just sit back and enjoy the stream and not talk sometimes. Like that, it's totally okay to sit back and enjoy the stream and not chat. You don't have to force yourself to come up with things to say. I don't know what that is, Drake.
Well done. Anyone too easily rent asunder would expire before we learned anything. Now.
Blah, blah, blah. He's yapping. Let me get my deck ready. Didn't mean to take that. I'll have to put it back. Find swords. Ah, okay. Well, I knew about Orthrus. I generally knew that Orthrus was like a mythological dog, but I don't know what a Hokos is. Like, they added the word Horkos afterwards, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I got a swordie. I'm bringing over the swordie. Just need one more swordie. Let's see if it's over here. I don't think there's a way down there. Okay, someone else find the last sword.
I will carve my will into stone and beat you into submission with it.
Go, tell me how to get there. It's always mildly confusing how to get to the gate. I forgot to heal before. I forgot to grab those wisps. Not the end of the world. This ain't really the biggest fight. Horkos is an ancient Greek oath. If you break it, you go to hell. So what does an ancient Greek oath have to do with a two-headed dog? Seems like two weird words to like slap together. Wait, who learned the lesson of cups? Oh, well, we didn't. Okay, I think it just auto-completes those. Why do we need to clear this? We went over this before. We went over this before. Maybe it means something specific in Greek? No idea. Let's see how good of a hitter Alexis is. An ancient Greek oath for what, though? Like, is it any oath? Or like, do you, like, have to agree you're taking a Horgos, but it can't be on any subject? Or is it, like, a specific oath for, like, a specific thing? Yay! Dead!
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but so will your reward. Come to...
Yap. Wait for everyone else to get you. Alright, let's go. Person 3, person 4, let's roll. Let me enchant these early. Just so they're ready to go. Skull Wizard looks awesome. It is a sick look, yeah. I recall another player earlier was asking them where they got that look.
The star itself will replenish my pits. Let spring rejuvenate our strength.
All these guys do is yap. All these bosses do is yap. How tedious. No, not tedious. I said tedious. To be clear, I don't want tedious to be popping up like, did somebody call me? Got your number. I've learned to. I've got chat vibes. I understand some of chat shenanigans. It's a solemn, formal vow or sworn promise made under direct witness and guarantee of the Greek gods. So it could be, okay, so it's like a formal promise, but it could be a promise of anything. So I don't know what it has to do with like the dog way. Good to know, I suppose. I think it's going real well. Why did it show a garden symbol? It showed a plant from the gardening activity. And it said resist. That's not what the life school looks like. That's supposed to be like life? It's like, what is that? That's weird. Am I allowed to check that in the VOD? That was weird. It said resist, but it showed the image for gardening, which is a non-battle activity. Maybe he cast a gardening spell by mistake. Maybe. Talking. There's something wrong with my hoofy nail, and I'm basically biting it to fix it. Is this the smartest way to do it? Probably not, but it's the most convenient at this exact moment.
Balance the scales of justice.
I hope he has. Yay! We all passed! No, we didn't. Shouldn't bite your hoofy nails? You think I don't know that? You think I don't know that? Look, I had suddenly discovered an ouchie that needed to be removed, okay? Like, I didn't want to get up and walk away from the stream. I had discovered a sudden ouchie, and the teethies were like the closest vector for rapid removal, okay? The teethies were the closest vector for rapid hoofy nail ouchie removal. I'm probably gonna need to put a band-aid on that though. I did get rid of the ouchie though. Definitely probably need to put a band-aid on that. Get one right now. I mean, the bathroom is right next door, and I know we have band-aids. But, like, we're in the middle of a fight, you know? Smells like, I mean, I could do it, like, in the middle of a turn. But I am well aware you're not supposed to bite your hoofy nails. I actually... You can't really tell. Oh, boy.
Let winter's temperance wither you all.
Yeah, you can't tell, but I did actually chip a toothy once. Like, I was biting my hoofy nails, and then like, it felt like I had one stuck in my teeth, but no. I'd lost a tiny bit of a toothy from biting my hoofy nails. It's crazy, like, I had gone years and years and years, literal years upon years biting my hoofy nails with zero issues. And then suddenly, one day, out of the blue, and I had gone well over 2 decades biting my hoofy nails. well over 2 decades biting my hoofy nails with no consequences. And then one day I was just biting them, and one of my teeth chipped. Just a tiny little chip, but it chipped, and that really surprised me. So yes, I am well aware that you are. He's dead anyway, it's fine. Yay! Yeah, just because everybody knows doesn't mean we... because we should, it doesn't mean we don't, yeah. Storm's Death School, Ice School, boo. Nope, getting nothing good. Finding a way. Do 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 do. Teleport back. Probably won't need a band-aid on that. Doing pretty good. You know, it's having a sub. You're going to dentist to get a cavity filled later today. Oof. Forget to brush your teethy sometimes. It happens. Hi, sleepyhead. Let's see if we can get any more of this quest done while we're waiting for that team up. I should also adjust my deck. For next time I fight that guy. First guy. Okay, one person just joined. This is a fairly acceptable day. Wizard ponies are your fave thing. Hell yeah! If only I had a Wi-Fi toothbrush. Never! First of all, gooey candy is a camera because it gets stuck between your teeth very easily. That's what floss is for.
A new apprentice joins us at last. It has been so long and our lessons have gone wasted. Our knowledge stagnant. There is so much more to learn. But I get your entrance exam.
So I have multiple chats up I'm looking at. I have a program that combines YouTube and Twitch and Facebook chats all into one chat, which makes it easy to keep up. Unfortunately, it doesn't count Picardo, so I have to look at Picardo separately. So I'm glad I actually caught you. But this game is called Wizard101. Game's a little loud. Is it? Fuck. Is it? Fuck. Okay, hang on. I can turn it down more. Would you... I can try to fix that. Hang on. Would you say it's the music or the sound effects or character dialogue that's left? I can change any or all of them. All the streaming sounds so good. It's complex. I wouldn't call it difficult. I would call it complex. I think there's a difference. I'm hiding the battle with that up, but like, all you think? Let me... The audio mixer looks fine to me. I'll turn it down. It's a mom as he jumps forwards. I'll turn it down a little. Chat, let me know if that's good enough, or if I've turned it... Let me know if that's better, or not much of a change, or if I've turned it down too much. Or maybe my mic is weird again. Hang on. Testing! Did my mic go quieter again, chat? Now I feel like I have to fucking check. Now I have to check my mic because I'm like paranoid. Okay, I think I turned my mic up the tiniest bit. Hang on, shh. I'm gonna talk to people in the game. Where the fuck is it you? There it is. This is what I get for having all the keys one off my keyboard. I'm louder now, maybe? I should be slightly louder, yes. I turned up my microphone. We could totally all just watch things in chat and Discord to see everything, yeah. Is this like, is this a better experience, Vivian? Is this a better experience? I'm so paranoid about my audio. I swear something somewhere has been fucking with my sound settings. Just slightly. I'm paranoid. Stretch left, stretch right, stretch backwards. This is good, thank you. It is frustrating to try to fix stuff, but it is good to know when things should be adjusted. I am farming gear, yes. I'm farming gear, but also the reagent that you can craft into gear. Mischievous digital cat nudging the volume sliders with its paw. For real though, I don't know if it's like Windows updates or something else, but like I set a test and I set my audio settings, and yet it never seems good enough. But to answer the questions you asked, is streaming on Picardo any different from Twitch, YouTube, etc.? I'd say there are a few differences. Definitely. One thing is bitrate. In theory, Picardo is only supposed to take a bitrate up to, I think like something like 2,500, where Twitch does up to 6,000. That's because Twitch expects gameplay, which benefits from a high bitrate, and Picardo is expecting drawing, which doesn't need as high of a bitrate. But what's weird is, the way I multi-stream is that I'm streaming directly to a program called Restream. And Restream is what I have all my channels connected to, and it is sending the stream out to all those platforms. So all the platforms are getting the exact same bitrate. And it's still somehow working fine. So I'm streaming to Picardo with a 6,000 bitrate right now. And even though it's not supposed to work, it's working. So I don't know. In theory, Picardo's supposed to only support a lower bitrate, but I'm streaming at the same bitrate I stream to Twitch, and it's working perfectly fine. So I don't know how, but it seems to be working in practice, even if it's not supposed to work in theory. Another thing is, I think you'll get different experiences with chat members. Like, for example, I've found Twitch and YouTube will attract different types of chatters. I haven't had enough chatters in Picardo to see what kind of chatters I'll get there, but I would expect, like, something a little bit, make something like a racing game harder to watch. Anything with fast-paced action. The faster action a game has, the more it benefits from a higher bitrate. Another thing to remember is that if you are a gaming streamer, you have to turn on gaming mode. And gaming mode means that your stream gets a little bit prioritized in recommendations. Like, this is primarily an art site, so if you're streaming games, you have to turn on game mode, and I think you don't show up in the first couple pages of recommendations. Doesn't mean you can't get recommended at all, it just means you get slightly deprioritized because they want to promote art. Doesn't mean it's wrong to game or you can't game or you can't get recommended.
Well
it just
done,
means you don't
well
show up on
done.
like the first page or so of results. And of course there are feature differences between Twitch versus YouTube versus Picardo. I also think it might be like Picardo definitely isn't as popular of a site as Twitch. Like, it definitely has its niche. It definitely has a known audience. Wait 1 second to set my cards up. Why can't you pick it? Oh, you only have one at a time. I get you. Must feel like you're intruding as a gamer. I don't think we're intruding. I wouldn't go so far as to say we're intruding. Like, they have a gaming mode. Oh, that was the fastest I've ever seen it. Man, they have a gaming mode for a reason. If they didn't want gaming, then they'd say so. It's just that we're not its main priority. Doesn't mean we're wrong to be here. Yes, Christopher, I see you. I haven't replied to you because I didn't really have anything to say, and I'm talking with someone else. Yeah, if they have a gaming mode, that's definitely them granting permission. I'm fucking lost. Okay, Arrow says go this way. There we go. And again, I definitely think Twitch versus YouTube versus Picardo all have different features. They all run a bit differently. Can't stay on Twitch with the way they're pushing AI, among other things. I understand that. That's part of why I have my eggs in so many different baskets. Just because the artists there focus doesn't mean we aren't welcome. Yeah! So I stream on Twitch, YouTube, Picardo, Facebook, and Nemo TV. That's for multiple different reasons. Huh? But what was I was saying something and then I got distracted and the thought dropped off. Fuck. Right, I was talking about it's both, like, if I'm streaming to 5 different places, that means technically 5 times the chance for someone to, like, find me. But also, it gives people, like, the choice. And by putting my eggs in multiple baskets, if something happens, I always have somewhere else. For example, I used to stream on a site called Trovo, but they shut down as a streaming site, so I simply replaced it with Picardo. So by having my eggs in as many baskets as possible, at least there's always somewhere to go or always somewhere for someone to watch me. If you wanted to know what happened, Christopher, we were the same thing that's been going on. We're just fighting. We're just fighting. The same boss we've been fighting. Follow in case you do return to Twitch. Aw, thank you for the Picardo follow! Hell yeah! hydrate? I can hydrate. Hydrate's important.
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but so will your rewards.
I evoke a wonder.
Come to face.
Yep. Let's go. Okay. He's catching up. Let's go for it. We got this. Oh, hang on. Pass first turn. What am I thinking?
The star itself will replenish my pips. Rejuvenate our strength.
All right, let's roll. Let's do this, boys. Doing pretty good. Again, got a pretty good flow going with these fights. Sure, we've been here an hour and a half, and this is only the third fight we've managed to do, but I've had worse. I've had worse. Oh, you clipped the thing. Clip this from earlier, thanks.
Death cannot fell me. The wheel of fortune turns without you.
I'm glad that your tortoise is doing well.
Let summer sear with the sun.
I wouldn't recommend forgetting to feed him. But I'm glad he's doing okay. Yeah, it seems to have been a pattern lately that WeStreamBot just sometimes doesn't send YouTube chat over to Twitch. Like YouTube chat's being sent, Twitch chat's being sent to YouTube, and it's showing up in like the aggregated thingamajiggy. I'm not sure if WeStreamBot has said a single thing so far this stream in the Twitch chat. Give it my best shot. I'm not the attacker, but he gave it his best shot, definitely. That was some good damage. I hope I didn't actually accidentally ban or time out WeStreamBot again. Twitch being fickle about wanting shared chat with YouTube. They said they were fine with it. They said they were fine. Like they specifically changed that rule. Hi, Dote Sodolo. Dote Sodolo? I'm going with that. The runes are aligned. Soon we shall summon the Dark Lord. Santa Claus. Hail, Santa! Heyo! Yeah, I'm half worried I might have accidentally banned or timed out WeStreamBot at some point. Probably a way to check that.
Autumn balance the scales of justice.
Can't really be arsed at this exact second to figure it out. It might just be glitchy. It might just be glitchy right now. Because there have been days where some messages have worked and some haven't. Things just bug out sometimes. I think it's pretty funny when people say Stan instead of Satan. Not today, Stan. Hey, Chickadee, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, that's my main he's barely still alive. The bitch. The bitch is barely still alive. I got him. I got him. Don't you worry, I'll kill him. Just getting over being sick. Oof. Oof. I'm glad you're feeling better. It wasn't like any of those like gut diseases that have been going around, like the cyclospore, whatever, and then like there's also been some like E. coli going around. It wasn't either of those, right? Just regular sick? Whew. I am glad you're feeling better. Satan is just a title, not a name. I feel like different people would debate that, but whatever. Mostly still coughing a lot. Aww. The lettuce thing is the cyclospora. However you say it. The lettuce thing is the cycle or whatever. And it's not in just lettuce. Apparently it's being found in other places. There's suggestions that it's being found in a couple other things. I know the E. coli was being found in jalapenos. One way to avoid this is to buy local. If you buy local, there's a far less chance, you're not likely to get contamination. Anyway, hope y'all enjoying your 101 wizards. You could give each of them a Dalmatian. I am. The grinding's actually going pretty decently. Slow going, but it's going. Ah, the bitch is still alive. I hate him. I hate him. He's still alive. I hate him. You roommates have been playing this game a lot lately? Do you have any interest in getting into it? The first couple areas are free to try out before you have to pay a monthly subscription to try the rest. And like once or twice a year, they'll often have like a free week or weekend where everyone's a member and you can explore all the areas. Kind of just haven't found the motivation nor been directly invited to. I'll try to remember to give you a ping in DMs next time they have a free week or weekend. Just so you have an excuse to try it. Blah blah, fire disabling pin. I keep getting the Scalamantic. That's not what I want. That's not the gear I want. Stop giving me the Scalamantic. If the ADHD can't cooperate. Listen, game, listen. I want the doomed abomination items. I don't want the Scalamantic items. I want the abomination items. Come on, game. Gonna go make some chamomile. Gotta go sleep soon. Ooh, tea and then eat. Very important. Very important. Very, very important. drops are in, can you maybe trade with your teammates for something you want? Sadly, no. The only thing in the game you are able to trade is treasure cards. Now, there is an auction house where you can sell items and other players can buy them. But various items in the game are marked as no option, so they can't be bought by other players there. And sadly, the game I'm looking for is part of that no auction group. It needs to be about 20% cooler. It would be 20% cooler if we could trade gear. That would trivialize the grinding, though. It would definitely trivialize the grinding, which may be something they're trying to avoid. Yeah, I know who says that quote. That's not great. Yeah. It's just that they want you to do the grinding. They want you to do the grinding. Doing dash rubbing off on me? No, Christopher said that. Christopher in the YouTube chat said it needs to be about 20% cooler. I just read their chat message. It's just not, the Restream bot just isn't sending over the chat messages. Okay? Let's see how far we can get in Marleybone before we get yoinked. Check the mob views. In case the only recent ban with a spam bot caught by Sari bot this morning, so it's gotta just be a restream glitch. Man! I didn't even notice that Sari bot got someone. Good bot. So unintrusive. Let me see if I can see it. Maybe wow, I didn't even see a ban message this morning. It's joking? Okay. But as streamer, it is my job to take everything seriously because it's funny. Over in the corner.
Tried searching Chelsea Court. No found law. No found Chelsea. When find father must smash lying words. Lazy language. For now, need to hide. Where?
So he's over in Hyde Park. I'm just going on. Wait, what happened to my team up? Did I leave it? My team up is gone. The fuck? What? Oh, that's fucking annoying. What I think happened is that I went somewhere else at the same time the team up was ready, and so I didn't get teleported in, but it doesn't account for that. So the game thinks I flaked out on the teammates. The game thinks I flaked out on the teammates. And so literally I can't, because of their stupid fucking buggy game, that doesn't account for you entering an area at the same time the team up is ready. I'm locked out for 10 fucking minutes. Like, bruh, the team up has been a thing for a couple years at this point. You'd think they would have patched that or accounted for it so I don't get locked out for 10 fucking minutes. And if I didn't need to grind about 1 billion more times. But that's annoying. So not only do I have to grind 1 billion fucking times, and I also have to do it on this really fucking annoying long dungeon where I have to fight like 3 different bosses. I just get locked out. I just get locked out for 10 minutes because of the game's own fucking bugs. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I got shit to be doing, man. Why is it? Ooh, mandrake. Oh no, that's a pot plant. I thought that was a mandrake. Staying hydrated? I think so. I mean... Now, let me grab these cattails while I'm here. Oh, there's the monsters. Let me just grab the rest of these cattails. Alright, what does the note say?
Been reading while hiding. Learned of a new kind of word. The homophone. They too will be destroyed. But I learned more than mere linguistics.
Actually, yeah, it seems like he's getting better and better at language as these go on.
I learned civics. And with the knowledge, my plan is complete. I will observe the target further from Regent's Square.
I'm actually quite impressed. I'm actually quite impressed by his, like, learning. Ever heard of Dogtail? I mean, I'm pretty sure you made it up just now.
I have watched the palace. Their patrol routines are rigid and predictable. I can bypass them with ease. And once the tiny queen is within my grasp, none shall stand against me. And at last, father will be freed.
Oh boy, he's heading to Buckingham Palace. I already saved the queen once. Do I have to do it again? He is, yeah. He stuck his nose in a book. Does he even have a nose?
The throne room is mine. If you wish to see your queen again,
but we have
to
save the queen a second time?
First, release Dr. Katzenstein. Second, any place not containing a court of law shall have court removed from the name. Third, the entirety of Marlebonian language will be reworked to remove homonyms and their ilk. They are lazy diction. Make new words.
Ponies do have plenty of nose. Okay, he does have a nose.
Or, as you so often say, dog save the queen.
Those demands are really funny. Ransacked throne room. Jeez. I don't know what this is. Another couple minutes before I can do a team up. I mean, am I required to laugh at every joke someone makes? Like, sometimes I just ignore them. I think I'm perfectly within my rights to ignore a joke if I want to. Like, I definitely think that's perfectly within my rights. It's like anything you say, I don't have to respond to it. I can hydrate a little more. I'm gonna take a sip. Who really wants to see his dad again and has a burning hatred of homophones? Maybe we can convince him to hate homophobes instead. You know? Turn him into an ally. Got about a minute left. 56, 55. He doesn't like homophones and his dad is gonna destroy him with his dad jokes. I didn't say you weren't funny. Look, man, so if you tell a joke, I don't have to respond to it. I'm afraid it's not my job to reassure you that you are funny. It's not my job to reassure you that you are funny. If you tell a joke and I don't respond to it at all, like, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Just like, move on. Just say, okay, she didn't respond to the joke. She just didn't feel like it. I'm just gonna move on and not ask her why she didn't laugh. You know, you don't... Just accept it. You know, just accept. Okay, I told a joke, she didn't respond to it. It's whatever. There we go. Now I have to wait again. You never said that? You're questioning why I haven't laughed at your jokes. Which isn't my job to answer you on that? Like, remember, there is a rule that asks people not to repeat chat messages or ask why I didn't respond. Nothing's the end of the world? It's a metaphor, Christopher. It's a metaphor. It just means that you don't have to, like, react harshly to the fact that I didn't respond to your jokes. It's just a metaphor that means you don't have to react harshly to... If I don't say anything about one of your jokes. Oh boy, now no one's doing a team up. It is rather frustrating, all these, this grinding I have to do and how fucking long it takes. Oh good, I got another person. Alright, so I'm at least almost halfway there. I need this ring. Alright, so that's fairly cheap, so whenever I need to eventually make those, I can. This is also what I'm gonna want. That's only 12, so these aren't so bad. Let's go wait for 2 more people to join. Everything takes so long. I just want a battle. I suppose, Christopher, yes. If I'm playing stream and paying attention to chat, and if you're not paying attention to chat, and you ask me something that you should already know if you were paying attention, that's not fair to me. Like I shouldn't have to explain things to you because you weren't paying attention. I don't know why you would need me to clarify that, but yes, you should pay attention. And if you're not paying attention, don't ask questions, I guess, because it's a likelihood you missed the answer. I hope you do, buddy. Okay, one more person. Hi, Xanthos, how you doing? Just waiting on one more player. That's it. Just one more. That's all we need. Just one. There we go. We're in.
A new
Everyone ready to go? Okay, I think we're ready. Boy was moving forward even though we had about cows and horse doing not bad, not bad. I had a fairly productive morning. Well, that player didn't heal. Not the end of the world. I've done that before. Annoyed that they're all arguing. What relic is he talking about? The outsider relic?
A conventional technique. We are prepared.
I really don't like that they're arguing. Humans fight each other at least as much as the boss.
You could.
Guys, please, we need a plan. Guys, please, we need a plan, please. Guys, please, we need a plan. I do think that he should have chosen one of the other bosses to fight. Like, sure, they have lower drop rates, but their battles are faster to get through. And, like, you don't need a feint, so I feel like he is kind of... He is kind of, like, causing issues for us because we can't do the normal plan. Now we have to plan around him. Your plan involves a Glock. If only it were that easy. If only. Trying to find the way down. There it is. Oh, okay, that went by fast.
I will carve my will into stone and beat you into submission with it.
I'm just gonna prepare to use treasure cards, I guess. And also, dude could have gotten treasure cards. Like he could have just gotten treasure cards. I could trade him some, I guess. How the fuck do I get out of here? Who was the guy that needed treasure cards? I was gonna offer to trade you some fucking treasure cards. Okay, so he did have treasure cards. I thought dude said he didn't. Oh, I bet someone traded him some.
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but so will your rewards.
Might as well make sure they know.
Come to face the
I was about to tell him to stay there. I was about to tell him to stay there. He would have been fine. I'm doing my best to be a team player here. He would have been fine. Maybe. You can wait a minute. Ah, there he is. Hang on, what was that, Redeem? It's fun. Okay, a stretch? I can stretch. Well, somehow we have managed to be both a functional and a dysfunctional team.
The world turns to my will. Let spring rejuvenate our strength.
Oh, my fucking wings are still up. Yeah, putting the functional and dysfunctional. Stretch left, stretch right, stretch backwards. Well, I guess you're free to yap as long as you can fight. Better than that other team we had. I needed a good stretch. Yeah, because I'm corralling these boys. I half feel like I'm babysitting.
Let's shove her here with the sun.
Boys. Boys. I don't even know what they're saying anymore. The boys are yapping about something. The boys are yapping about something. I do not know what. The boys are definitely yapping about something. There is yap that is occurring. It is not comprehensible to me, but it is occurring. Is this what it feels like to not be hip with the kids?
Even death cannot fell me. Scales of justice.
Oh, they can yap as much as they want as long as they get the job done. This has actually been one of the shorter runs. This has actually genuinely been one of the shorter runs. Been playing 100 and the other people play with are a bit dysfunctional too. Boys, 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 what do we want with boys? For real though. For real. Best I'll do that. Hi, Homer Chaos. There you go. Honestly, a kind of catchy Tails song. Take your word for it. I don't... What do you mean by Tails? Is it like Dragon Tails? Or is Tails like an artist? Okay, good. Seriously, I'm literally babysitting these guys. MLP Tails, got it. Genuinely babysitting these guys, I swear. They're like arguing off in their corner and I'm just making sure we stay on track. Oh well. I'm not acting like the arguing is mildly bothersome, but honestly, we're making really good progress on the battle, so totally worth. I don't even mind. Like, I've experienced way worse. I know that this is like a good shit. I wish with all my heart to kill this dragon and not get torn apart. Alright. Cross your hooves, cross your claws, cross your paws, cross whatever you got. And let's hope we get some good drops. Because oh boy, am I tired of fighting this sucker. Come on, good drops. Let's see what we got. I got 2 wands. Ah, they're both stupid death school wands. A death trap onyx and like a mist school. No, none of that is what I want. No! Everything is so fucking shit. Everything is so... only shit drops. Only ever shit drops for Relic. Shitty, shitty, shit, shit, shit. I can never win. I got to be cool. I was marked as friendly. I suppose that's fair. I was the only one not trying to drag someone else. I was the only person not trying to drag someone else. I'm gonna go with Savvy. Yeah, I earned that friendliness. You're on YouTube because the location you're at blocks Twitch. Hi, Flash Blitz. That's the guy who was yapping. I am all set, I think. I'm all set. You know what? I'm just gonna go do something else, because that was... As long as a schoolgirl main casting on the boys, the overall point is anime can't live or live without boys. See, that's when you discover girls, and it gets good from there. I'm seriously tempted to take these crowns and just spam that stupid chest. Hi, Pizza Lady. I just don't want to team with that guy again, man. I just don't. Okay. I really hope it's just not gonna be him, the last person who joins. Gotta get my deck set up. Where is it? Oh, not that one. Hang on. 3 of those. 1 of those. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have MLB Tales song stuck in your head for the next few hours. Don't mind you. Hang on, I gotta get all the shit in my deck. Fuck! I don't think any of them are the guy, thankfully. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yep, thank God it's not that guy. Okay. Okay, everyone's ready. It's annoying because you can't use Twitch right now. Oof. Now YouTube chat isn't showing up in the restream chat at all. I'm getting it. There's like an error. Like, you're joining live stream even though on YouTube. I'm glad. See, that's why I'm glad I stream on so many places. That's why I'm glad I stream to so many places. Because someone can always join in somewhere else. problem is I have to look over at the YouTube chat continuously to see people. You know, you could get a VPN, Plasma. If you got a VPN, you'd still be able to access Twitch even when you're on their Wi-Fi. If you want a recommendation, I use Mulvad. It's because they're one of the most private ones. I'm sure you can find a cheaper one, but I personally use Mulvad. I like using VPNs. Because then if I'm on someone else's Wi-Fi, they can't see what I'm looking at, and they can't stop me from looking at anything. Yeah, my advice, get a VPN. You do probably want a paid one instead of a free one, because you would be, if you're using it for Twitch, you would be watching video on it, and free ones often are slow, or they have data limits. So I would definitely recommend getting a paid one. Again, I use Mulvad. I think they're like $5 a month? I don't even remember. At some point I have to top it up. I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Okay, let me ask. Who wants... Hang on, what's the W? Wants to cast what? Exactly, I'm awake. All my eyes are open. All of them. Yep. Yep, definitely.
A conventional technique. We are prepared.
Yeah, Restream is just completely disconnected from YouTube. It's bugging out. It's bugging out on its end.
Well done. Well, now.
We need to plan! We need to know who's casting what bullshit! What does Daniel want to do? I don't even know where they are or if they can see me. I don't even know if they can see me. It's hard to plan when everyone's off running in directions. Really hard to plan. Found a swordy though. Let me get my deck set.
I will carve my will into stone and beat you into submission with it.
Quests. And home. And he's leaving again. And he's leaving again. Welcome back! I'm trying to have a conversation. Ah! Meh, 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 meh. It's open on YouTube and Twitch now. Since restream is playing from YouTube, the layer so slight. You've got stereo horse. Just pick something, dude, please. If we find it's not working, we can always swap. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. wish Restream Bot worked on like Nemo and Picard. Like they're listed as things you can use. Right, I said it was treasure carding. I'm just looking something up real quick. Gotta let the horse be distracted sometimes, you know? Yes, doing some simple Googling. So I'm not using Google, but Google is just the word we use. Ah, that's why I don't use that website. Got it. Okay.
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but so
Yeah.
Come to face. Power must be inflicted to be understood. Only when you see what it does to other creatures do you realize the power you have over them.
The horse can have a little distraction as a treat. Yay! I wish I had more to yap about. Chat, anyone have like any really stupid shit to yap about? Anything random they happen to be doing?
Rejuvenate our strength.
You had the battery down on a desktop computer? Never had that happen before. Wait, your desktop computer? Doesn't a desktop computer, isn't that plugged in? Why would a desktop computer have a battery? I know a laptop would have a battery. Why would a desktop have a battery? How does that work? Tiny little battery that remembers how to boot? That's a thing? That can run out? Apparently that's scary. How did you know that it was the battery and it wasn't that the computer had completely broken? Did you have to bring it in for repairs? Like, if it doesn't boot at all, it makes you assume the whole thing is dead. Like, that would be a scare. A boot, just remember when you make any changes to the boot sequence. Why would you need to make changes to that? Like explain, like, I thought Windows does all the boot things itself. Like, you turn on computer and it turns on. Like, why would you need to make changes to that? How does that work? But Linux Windows kept booting into Windows after the power went out. Oh, interesting.
Cannot fail me. Wheel of Fortune turns without you.
Your power goes out a lot. Oof. Oof. Big oof. We got this. Good battle. Easy battle. Got a tiny little quarter-sized battery and replaced it, and now it remembers. So are those like standard batteries that you could buy at any store, or are they kind of special? Look, it showed the gardening spell resist again. That's so weird. That's gotta be some sort of bug. Because this isn't even an attack spell, so why did a resist go off? In the first place. Much less show, like, the gardening symbol. It previously happened during this exact spell, too. The little spells, you can't get them anywhere, but anywhere that sells weird batteries. They're fairly standard motherboard batteries. Got it. So if a place it happens to sell normal batteries, you won't find it. Wherever it sells okay. Illustrations with a bug, but heck if I know what causes it. Yeah. Kind of a funky one. Like, why would it even be? Why is the gardening asset even available to be pulled for a battle? Target a Walmart might. Okay, so not as quite as specialized as I was thinking. Not quite as specialized as I was thinking. Snick boss, high limit some jobs, technically closer to a Hydra. He normally has 4 heads and you beat them one by one. It's a little closer to a Hydra. YouTube stream started buffering on your end? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I gotta check. You've got me paranoid. I gotta check the stream is working. No, it's working. It's working on my end. I think that's in your internet problem because it is working on my end. Yeah, it seems fine, yeah. Yeah, looks fine. HD is blurrier than I expected. Like, this is like a 6,000 bitrate. It's surprisingly blurry. This is supposed to be HD. I never actually realized how blurry it is. This is 1080p 60 and like 6,000 bitrate. It's still surprisingly blurry. That's funky. This is why I wanted to stream in 4K so badly, man. This is why I wanted. YouTube is still going for you, yeah. This is why I wanted to stream in 4K. Because if you're on a computer, 1080p still looks blurry. And I'm such a stickler for quality.
Let winter's temperance wither you.
YouTube is saying 1080p 60, the lines in my ears are fuzzier than Twitch. Yeah, I'm streaming to the same bitrate to both sites. Man. It's so hard to... I hate... As a perfectionist, I can't stand imperfections. But I think if I tried to stream in 4K, Facebook and Ricardo and Nemo would probably actually shit their pants. I mean, sure, they were able to Ricardo was able to handle a higher bitrate, but I could also have a fuck around and find out stream. I'm sure I could do like a fuck around and find out test stream at 4K just to see what breaks and how badly. Those streaming services can't even handle this horse. I'm too much for them. Good luck on drops. Yeah, cross your fingers, cross your claws, cross your paws, cross your hooves. Cross whatever you got. Okay, what'd I get? Storm School. Mana Opal, Myth Blade. Myth, I want the Storm. I got Myth and Death Jewels. Nothing! Hey, chat, give me a drop with nothing! $52. I think I need 60-something for that last one. Chat, I am so tempted. I am so tempted to be a fucking sellout. I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of grinding. I hate grinding. I am so tempted to be evil and be a fucking sellout. Yeah, I mean, you can sell them, Stedias. You just can't sell them to other players. You can sell them, but you can't sell them in a way that other players can buy them. You're just basically selling them back to the game. They're disappearing from existence. The dark arts. The dark arts of money. Spending, I mean, I already have the crowns, right? Like, this is money previously spent. The game already has this. Like this is in-game currency that was previously purchased. And in theory, I could use it for something else in the future. So I'm not giving the game any more money than it already has. But I could. The game already has some money. It's sitting there not helping me skip grinding. Perhaps. But I don't know. Maybe I could. I don't know if there's something I'd want to buy at another point. Fuck it. What else am I gonna spend it on? Great, I got fire school shoes. Great, thanks. No. And again, what's great is it gets more expensive each time. It actually gets more expensive each time. Gamba, yeah, we're gambaing. What I don't know is if the price resets every time you beat him or if it's cumulative for all time. That's what I don't know. I don't know if the price resets each time you beat him or if it's cumulative for all time. Use the dark magics provided the forbidden CCV 3-digit number. I'm gonna look up, chat. Hang on. Wizard101 boss chests. Hang on, let me see. Let's count some trivia, open one a day if you're farming. Only bosses you would find gear farm, don't spend too much. Dark Mirror and Zeus are probably the most reasonable. That's not what I want to know though. Sad face is like one of the, or decode is one of the best emotes for its purpose. Illustrated guide to second chance chest. Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Hell yeah, that sounds promising. So iconic. While Monsoon can be purchased crowns after the dungeon, somewhat like gambling, you're paying crowns for more the boss drop. Price will increase after each turn. However, if you leave the room/dungeon, the price will be set back. Okay, so each time I beat the boss, it resets. So chat, because I think if I'm going to do this, I think at most I should do it once each time I beat the boss. I think at most I should do that once each time I beat the boss. At most. Because that means I can stretch my money out farther. If I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm wasting the gamba money, you know? Like, you gotta maximize the gamba. I'm not usually much of a gamba mare. I'm a bit risk-averse. If I get a good team, I think I have enough time to do at least one. If you're gonna do it more than once in a run, you're just wasting crowns at that point. Exactly. And crowns are money! Yes, I think I do anyway. Not really. I have like 12 minutes. I don't even know if that's enough time. I don't know. Do you think 12 minutes is enough time? It's almost too little to do anything. I could stretch it out a little bit. Well, I don't have... Okay, I could stretch the stream out a little bit. I have to go to work like 15 minutes earlier than usual. They gave me like a weird start time, but... Yeah, let's say I have roughly half an hour. Let's say I have roughly half an hour before I really gotta get off. So I think I have enough time, and there's already another player. We'll go for one more. One more round of fights, a little bit of gamba. Let's just hope the other players know what they're doing. And let's hope other players join quickly. Weird, it's showing my score at 0, even though I know I got a bunch of endorsements.
A new approach.
Alright, let's do this one more run! Let's hope it goes well. Is this the same guy from last time? Mamba Jumbo. I'm waiting for everyone to be ready. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go for it. I'm sure he'll catch up. I'm sure the fourth guy will catch up. I'll stall for a bit to give him time to get in. Bro might just be having trouble loading in. Oh, if he never wakes up, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, I guess I'm stalling. Yeah, the other player seems AFK. I hope he wakes up before the other battles. It is a bit more annoying to fight these fuckers with only 3 instead of 4. I'm assuming Bo is just AFK. Hey, Glacial Skyfarer! Thank you for the follow! Yeah, I think limiting myself to 1 gambler per fight makes sense. Maximizing gamba. Bye, Pet Nut. Bye, Nathan. Hi, Glacial Skyfarer. I see you there over on YouTube. Apparently you also follow... What was that? Is that a Twitch follow? So you followed me on Twitch, but you chatted on YouTube. Normally there's a bot that sends messages between Twitch and YouTube, but it's pooping its pants right now and refusing to work with YouTube. It'll probably be fixed by tomorrow. It just does that sometimes. Okay, Penny, we're doing this with 3, but we'll figure it out.
Well done.
Yeah, guy is out for the count. Guy is down and out. We're on our own, chat. We are on our ownsies. Couple of those. They're just there to be discarded. Got 1 sword. 1 sword, 2 sword, 3 sword, 4 sword. That is as high as it goes. Got 1. Bet the rest are underneath us. That seems like a good way to get down. But no, 4K is too much data to eat all your bandwidth. Oh, I didn't see that message before. Oh boy. The some moment he said get down. Yeah. And like I'm imagining all the characters glitching out. Okay, 3 out of 4. Do you think there's any streaming service that supports 4K? No. Both Twitch and YouTube do. Twitch recently had an update. I don't know how recently, but Twitch does support 4K. It's fairly new. And I know YouTube does. YouTube does. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I lost Restream connection entirely. The entire Restream chat just shat itself. Well, I can still see what you guys say because I have the actual Twitch and YouTube chats popped up. Okay, maybe it'll work. I connected 1 out of 2. It says only 2 channels and it's Facebook and Twitch. What happened to the other ones? Restream, you have truly shat your pants. Yeah, I'm like, I thought YouTube did 4K streaming. I thought it did. Got it? Okay. Okay, it seems to be back. It seems to... Yeah, I think Restream is just having trouble today. I think Restream is just having a big day. See, now you got me doubting myself. Like, what if this is just an incorrect assumption? Secret channel. Okay, it's getting better. It now thinks there are 3 channels. It's only connected to Facebook, but it's getting better. Wait, nope. It got something went wrong again. Okay, it now remembers there are 4 channels. It's still only managed. Okay, now it's connected. It said it's connected to YouTube again. We'll figure it out. Okay, now it remembers all 4 channels that it connects to. Restream be connected, hide the candy. Yeah, right now it's only connected to Facebook and YouTube. Twitch and Discord are both throwing up errors. Restream is shitting its pants. Wait, okay, it looks like Twitch connected. It's just Discord that's disconnected. Wait, never mind, Twitch went down again. Everything went down. Wait, okay, Discord went back up and Twitch went down. So now Twitch is the only thing that is down. Twitch still works. No, the Twitch itself works. But the chat the Twitch itself is fine. I'm talking about Restream chat, like the bot that lets me see all most of the chats in one place and that sends them back and forth is having trouble. The chat is not connected. The chat that connects Twitch to other chats. It's not working.
A nugget of wisdom. Return these to the headmaster if you seek a greater challenge. His power will grow, but so will your rewards.
Okay, let's put this on the pedestal. Wait, I think it's working again. It says everything is connected. It says everything is connected. I think it's back to normal. I think Restream finished shitting its pants. Restream is for gore too much. A little bit. A little bit. But yes, it does seem to be working again. Yeah! There we go. Hey, it's showing Twitch chat in YouTube chat again. The question is, will YouTube chat show in Twitch chat? That's the question. They're sorting out their decks, I guess. Figuring out what the fuck we're gonna do with like 3 people. It's back, it's working. Don't betray YouTube secrets. It does not appear to have sent over the message. It does not appear to have sent over the message. Like, I can see your YouTube chats in my combined chat app. And it doesn't seem to relate YouTube. It does not. It does not. So, like, it shat its pants. It's like wiped most of its butt. But it's still got more wiping to do, I guess. Just a bit more. Ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Let's rock and roll. Ah, damn, I should have packed some enchants. Maybe I did pack enchants. Chat, did I pack enchants?
The world turns to my will.
Did I pack enchants for the judge? I don't think I did. She might want a lunch break later with a panic basket. Picnic basket that's on fire.
The star itself will replenish my pips.
Wait, hang on, it says it's down again. Oh great, hang on. We lost Facebook completely. We lost Facebook completely. It doesn't even show up as an active channel. YouTube, Twitch and YouTube and Discord are working, but Facebook is gone. Shouldn't have mentioned lunch break. If we're passing, I'm trusting you. Someone tell the chats not to eat the spicy spaghetti in the walls. That's what breaks streams.
Fool! You dare try to sneak in late?
Alright, we'll figure it out. It's difficult to cat Poofer hat. It's practically impossible to chat Poofer house. Real though. Real and true. For real, for real. Okay, I did pack enchants, huh? Surprised I hadn't seen the others back yet. Maybe they were just past our view. What an interesting time to come back. I'm assuming they're implying that they were, like, faking it or something. We still only have 3 heads? Where's the 4th? Okay, it's there. Okay. Whee! Let's do this! Take 2! I don't think he skimmed out. I think he genuinely, like, was AFK or something. I don't like to assume the worst in people, you know? We got this. We beat him and we do one more gamba.
Rejuvenate our strength. The star itself will replenish my pips. Let spring rejuvenate our strength.
Caster, hello, how you doing? Hi, Love Jam. Doing good. Been fighting with this battle. Been fighting with this battle all stream. Just kicking this guy's ass over and over and over and praying I get the materials I need. Or the items, you know, if you would just actually drop the badges. If you would actually drop the pins, or the boots, or the wand I need, like any of it, that would be great. That would be great, but he's not, because he's a dickhead. This guy's a fucking dickhead. In fact, he has like 4 heads. He's like quadruple a dickhead. Sounds like he likes getting his butt kicked. I mean, he certainly has a very easy strategy to one-hit him, so I suppose he doesn't try that hard. Bye, pretzel lady! Well, about to give your dog a bath. Thankfully, he's a smallish size. I feel like that only makes it somewhat easier. A lot of the water is still gonna end up outside the tub. Get him! Get him! Two left.
Even death cannot bell me.
We got this.
Balance the scales of justice.
Why does he think justice has anything to do with this anyway? Huh. Got a golden elixir. Oh, I guess I can't claim it while I'm in battle. Oh, I haven't actually earned it yet. There's still a little bit left. Probably should be paying attention to the game. I should probably be paying attention to the game. That would be a good idea. Paying attention to the game sounds like a great idea that I should do more often. Definitely. Paying attention, definitely. Notice what do the badges do? I mentioned badges earlier. I think I meant pins. But pins are basically something you can equip on some of your equipment to make it stronger. If I can...
Let winter's temperance wither you all.
See, if I look at this guy's ear, you can see that it has sockets on it. You can look at my gear. It has sockets. The sockets are for pins. So basically things you can add to your hat, your coat, and your boots, like the actual clothing. You can add those on, and it'll give you like more boosts. I'm assuming you mean that because I said badges when I meant pins earlier. Badges are something different. Badges are like achievements in this game. Pins, on the other hand, one of the things I'm grinding from this boss is pins, and they're the things that would attach in these slots. Mine are full, the other guys aren't. I believe he also drops a wand and a pair of boots I want. Paying attention in this economy. Now get him! Get him! Come on! Drops, 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 drops! Come on! Give me the drops I want! Come on, Chad! I need your manifestation! I need you to help me manifest! Help me manifest, chat! Anything good? Apparently he also drops the hats. Miss school only, miss school only. Jade. Fuck, it's the storm punishing pin. I wanted the storm disabling pin. And a death disabling pin. No. No, it's okay. We're gonna gamba. We're gonna gamba, chat. Are you ready to gamba? I need you to like double manifest for the gamba. Oh, it doesn't reset. It doesn't reset? I thought they reset. Because I left and came back, and it's still more expensive. Hang on, did this change? Does it only reset daily? Hang on, I gotta look this up. Did the boss, the crown chest, did that change? And I need to check if it's always expensive or if it resets at all. Hang on, let me... It's gotta be an answer. Hang on. Wizard101 second chance chest. Second chance chest updates. Oh, that's from 2013. I need something... Okay, this is from only 5 years ago. Maybe it's better. Big brain time. I'm trying. Gotta be something more recent. When do second chance chests reset? There. When do second chance chests reset? Is there a time of day or a certain amount of hours? 24 hours from when you use it. 8 p.m. EST. After 24 hours per character, also reset after maintenance. Okay, chat, so it's not every time you do a battle. It's not every time you do a battle. You get it resets once a day. So we'll probably, So that's the question. Do we want to gamba once a day? Or twice a day? I guess it would depend on, I mean, you're probably gonna be grinding for a lot of days. I think we'll leave that so we can, because we're probably gonna be doing a lot. I mean, honestly, there's probably a lot. We're probably going to be doing a lot of grinding, so I might as well, like, just do the gamba next time. That's sad that it doesn't reset every time. We're gonna do more than once a day at most. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. I should do the smart thing instead of the greedy thing. I think I might have enough for the ring. I think I wanted the ring next. Oh, I already got the ring. What was the next item I wanted? I already got the ring. The next bit of filters by my school. Got the ring. What was the... Let me reopen these. Hang on. Was there fun in an online game if there's no grinding? Okay, I think the athame is what I was gonna... Okay, the athame or the deck. I can make the deck right now. I already have the deck. I already have the deck. So just the athame. And I have 5 less than I need for the athame. Man! Man, oh man, I could make the amulet. Who drops the amulet? The Hierophant drops the amulet. Go for the athame? Yeah, save for the athame. Because I think if I somehow by some magic get everything I need for Balur and I swap to another boss, I'd probably end up swapping to the Hierophant because she has more than one item that I want at the very least, whereas the Gray Man Golem only has the athame. No, he has a Storm Disabling Pin. It's kind of tied. He's more annoying. I think I'll just go for... Yeah, I'll just save for the athame. I'll save for the athame. That'll be the plan. Try to help me remember that, chat, whenever we do Wizard101 next. I'm stupid and forgetful. It would only be, what, one more Balor fight anyway? But unfortunately, that would be next stream. Unfortunately, it would be next stream because I need to leave for work in half an hour, which means I gotta scurry to cram some lunch down my throat so I can head out the door. So we're gonna need to find someone to raid. Sadly. We've been going for 3 hours. So we're gonna have to find someone to raid. Raid channel. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have fun. You will also forget Balor, so make sure you remember chat. Hotel. Rain's Descent. Have I raided them recently? Have not raided them in the last 30 days. Yeah, let's go say hi. Alright, Twitch people. We're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. You were annoying your chat and didn't hear what we were supposed to remember. It's that I'm saving up for the athame. I'm saving up to craft the athame next. That's it. Okay. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next. Bye, guys! The real pins are the friends we made along the way. Bye!